begins.
I don't believe, Mr. Chair, there's a
The
rice
Philippine Competition Commission believe there's a rice cartel. In the city of Manila, we believe there's a rice cartel. This is my first time. This is my first time that you answered there is no rice cartel.
Meanwhile, the DA admits before lawmakers that it's been 6 months since President Marcos, who is also the concurrent Agriculture Secretary, joined an agency meeting. The DA explains that the president is just too busy, but they know that he is regularly briefed by the agency's officials. Lawmakers, though, were unhappy with this response, with some floating the idea that it may be time for Marcos to pick a secretary who will focus on managing the department. The palace has yet to respond to the matter.
There's advantages in having the president be the named secretary for department, but for a department with so many issues and problems, I don't think it's good governance, personally. I have the highest respect for the president. He means well, but I think we need a full-time secretary.
The House of Representatives has approved a resolution calling on the COMELEC to hold a special election to fill the seat of expelled Congressman Teves. This comes after the House certified the congressional seat vacant in the same resolution. Teves was Negros Oriental 3rd District Representative. This is provided for under RA 6645, which states that a special election may be held in case of a vacancy in the House of Representatives at least 1 year before the next regular election. Teves was expelled from Congress over his continued absence. The former congressman was also tagged as a terrorist due to his alleged involvement in the assassination of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Tegamo. Teves has staunchly denied the accusations and claimed he cannot come back to the Philippines due to threats on his life. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. The United States clarifies that there was no exclusionary purpose in the Philippines not being invited to the maritime drills in the West Philippine Sea. Washington explained that this naval drill just happens to be among US, Japan, and Australia, and that they conduct these drills with other countries as well. Earlier this week, the Armed Forces of the Philippines claimed it was not informed of the joint drills. Despite not being part of this particular exercise, the Philippines is already preparing for the next Balikatan exercises with the U.S. set for April 2024. Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Juan Ponce Enriles says President Marcos is under pressure from rich developers who are asking him to reconsider his decision to suspend the Manila Bay reclamation projects. In his program on SMNI, Enrile said one of the developers even begged Marcos to allow their project to continue. But the secretary did not name this developer. Enrile says Marcos Jr. wanted to suspend the reclamation project, citing fears that these could worsen floods in nearby communities.
Halos lumuhod sa presidente dahil malaki ang utang sa bangko.
Nako.
Ngayon, pinagbigyan ng presidente, yung natapos mo, okay na. Pero yung mga susunod,
Huwag na.
dahil yung kanyang reclamation is 250.
Oh, ako, Diyos ko.
250 hectares yata.
Alam ko na yan.
Oh. So, yun, hanggang doon siya. Yung mga iba na hindi pa nag-umpisa, wala na yun.
Gilas Pilipinas held an open practice last night at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig, 2 days ahead of the FIBA World Cup on Friday. From the previous 16-man pool, only 30 members attended last night's session. Calvin Oftana, Bobby Ray Parks Jr., and Ferdy Ravena all did not attend. Parks and Ravena have earlier been reported to have been dropped from the choices for the final 12-man World Cup roster. Gilas has until today to submit its final roster for the Worlds. Gilas head coach Chot Reyes says that teams fit with each other's gameplay as well as their objectives in the tournament will be among the factors in the final 12.
Fit with the way we want to play and fit with each other's styles, with each other's style of play, and more than anything is I guess really the players who we feel give us the best chance.
Meanwhile, national team veteran Japeth Aguilar believes this year's team is more talented than the one who went to battle in 2014. Aguilar and center Junmar Fajardo were the only ones left from that roster who gave the country its first World Cup win in 40 years at the time. Gilas was able to win 1 out of 5 games that year.
Totally different tong team na to. May and di ko naman may samahan kami noong 2014. May samahan din naman kami ngayon. Pero talent-wise, I feel like mas talented yung mga guys ngayon.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 11:15 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. The FIBA World Cup starts August 25. Support Gilas, support Team Pilipinas. Watch and buy tickets to the biggest sports event of the year.